What is going on, everybody?
Hi.
Hope you guys are having a good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are tuning in from. Today we do have something special for you guys. As you guys can see, there's chicken. And from the title of the video, it's gonna be a little mukbang Q&A.
Kind of. It's like the girlfriend-boyfriend tag questions. We just decided to have a little mukbang while we answer some questions for you guys to get to know us more.
I don't know what question she has.
Oh, yeah.
She asked me like, oh, do you want to look at the question so you can like come up with an answer beforehand? I was like, no. I think it's better if I'm like on the spot so you guys get my real reactions of it.
Yeah, so I know all the questions, he doesn't, but we'll both be answering the questions.
Without further ado,
we're hungry. We haven't eaten yet.
this is from Vaughn's. If you're, not from the Bay Area or don't have Vaughn's where you're at, it's kind of like Bonchon. If you don't know what Bonchon is, I don't know what you're doing. Just go check it out. Eat some chicken, and we also have some of their fries right here.
I'm gonna read off a question and then we'll answer, and then he'll read off a question and then we'll answer. And we'll go back and forth. So there's 20 questions. Ready? Okay. Where did we meet?
Well, if you guys haven't watched the video where we did the taste test of all the buzz balls, we talked about how we met for the first time, which was 3 years ago. And she came to my volleyball game, and then she came up to me after the game, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We didn't really talk. I didn't really say anything back to her, and she just kind of walked away. Like in person or like...
Yeah, in person.
In person? I came over to her house. We were talking for like a month.
Not even.
2 months.
No, not even.
Half a month.
Not even. If you watch the video, like, you would know that I slid into his DMs. And 3 days later, he showed up at my house. Yeah.
3 days?
Yeah, you showed up with brownies and a bouquet of roses. Remember?
Why did it feel like it was so long?
No, it was like 3 days. We were talking just like the night before. And then he's all like, I'm gonna bring you brownies. I'm like, okay. He's like, don't be like so, like, don't expect too much because I'm not a baker. And he made them. And then I was like, oh, okay. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll like them anyway because they're coming from you. And then he showed up.
I don't think it was 3 days. You're gonna go through the text messages.
I probably will.
And see how long ago it was.
Okay. But yeah, we kind of both answered that question.
But before we get into that, actually, this is mild. The little mild chicken, and then this one over here is
Honey butter. This is our favorite one.
Our second question is, where was our first date?
Oh, I know this. Our first date, or our first like a real official date, was at Maggiano's in Santana Row. Before that, it's because like none of the restaurants were open still, and then they didn't have outdoor dining or anything. So yeah, that was our first real date. Before that, we went on like a picnic, or we went on a lot of dates, or like small dates. We went on like car rides, or we went to get food or boba, and yeah, we had like a picnic in the park, like where he asked me to be his girlfriend. So
yeah, I would say that was like our first date at Maggiano's, like our first sit down dinner date.
yeah,
I would say. But we had a bunch of dates in like the park and like set up a picnic and everything. The drive-in theaters, and we have, let's see, a lot of other stuff that we did other than just picnics and dates and everything. I complimented her on her smile, and then we started talking from there. We started texting more, and then we started FaceTiming, and we had FaceTime for like 4 or 5 hours, like all the way to the early morning, starting around like 10 at night, and then all the way way till the next morning around like 4 or 5. From there, we just like got to know each other a whole lot more, and I really like her personality. I've never met her in person, but I really like the way she talked. I don't know, the way she uses words, because she is an English major and she knows words. She knows a lot of words. I like the way that she acted and her personality and the way she saw things. So I was like, okay, let me see what else I can get to know. So that's when I went to finally meet her. And from there, I was like, okay, I'm low-key nervous. Never met this girl in my life before, in person. And I hope she doesn't think I'm weird. I hope she doesn't think I'm like some 6'3" buff dude.
Well, you didn't tell me how tall you were.
Well, yeah.
When we first started talking, yeah, I said that he didn't look his age because he looked way older. We were just texting, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna FaceTime my friends and like we're gonna like drink together or something. And I think he said like, oh, are they gonna FaceTime you or do I have to? You remember that?
I do.
Yeah, and then he called me, and then like you'd think our first FaceTime call or like, you know, video chat or whatever would be like so awkward, and we'd have a lot of like silent gaps and not know what to talk about. But with Ryan, it was like the opposite. Like we kept talking, and that's why we would be like on FaceTime for hours. We talked for like 3 or 4 hours the first night that we FaceTime, and then we just kept FaceTiming every night for like a couple days in a row up until I met him in person. But on FaceTime, it wasn't awkward with him, and I was able to talk to him like a friend and get to know him. Like we asked like obviously surface questions about like, oh, like where do you go to school? What's your major? What do you like to do? And like all this stuff. When I met him in person, I thought he was so cute. He like told me that he was here, and I was like, where? I don't see you. So I called him. He's like, okay, let me get out of my car. And then he just comes waltzing out all dressed up to come and meet me for the first time. Like, I don't know, the way he like talked to me in person was the same, like genuine person when talking to me over FaceTime. And I don't know, it was like love at first sight kind of.
Nice with it. What can I say?
Yeah, but yeah, meeting him in person was just like the same as talking to him over FaceTime. It's like, it was easy, it was natural. Like it wasn't forced, or I didn't have to try so hard. Like it was just like we both reciprocated the same energy, wanting to see each other and get to know each other, you know?
Number 4. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
First thing I noticed about you, let's see. Your kind, genuine self. I don't know. Like sometimes you can like sense that about somebody when they're talking to you in a certain tone. And I guess I got that off the bat from you because you were like sincere when you're wanting to talk to me, or like when you like, oh, try to see me, or like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It just tells you a lot about a person when they're going out of their way to do stuff for you.
All right, so the first thing I noticed about you, your butt. No. Maybe. No. I was just kidding. It's a joke.
I know it's a joke, but really though, tell me, really, be honest.
No, it's her freaking face. I don't know how to put it. It was just putting, you know, a name to a face and like the personality to like their physical characteristics. That sounds kind of weird, but
I get it.
her personality and the way she talked and the way she acted, like through FaceTime and just meeting her in person, she put in so much effort the first time we met.
Yeah.
She had put on her whole face of makeup. She put on a damn cardigan when it was like 90 degrees outside.
Because I had a tank top on. I didn't want to like, yeah.
And then I was like, wow, she's only meeting me for like a couple of minutes and she already, you know, is all dressed up and like all ready to go on an actual date when I wasn't planning on going on an actual date.
You were dressed up too, so.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, good first impressions on both sides.
Yeah.
So it works both ways. But to go over what number 4 was, just the first thing I noticed about her was her smile. Let's just put it like that. Her smile. She had the same smile on all the other pictures that I saw of her. It looked better in person. That's all I can say.
Okay. Do I have any weird obsessions?
You like the smell of chlorine?
In my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people like the smell of chlorine.
I don't know, but I'm like obsessed with it. Like, I know it's disgusting, but sometimes I don't leave the pool with like, with that like, cause you know how they tell you to shower after? I don't really like wash my hair though. Which is kind of gross.
It's kind of bad for your hair too.
I know, but like I leave it in there because I want the smell to linger. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I love the smell of it in my hair.
I feel like there's more, but they're not coming to me right now.
What else is weird about me? For you, I don't think you have any. He had like an obsession with like hot Cheeto fries, but it's not weird. Like, but like you're obsessed with them. Like homeboy will buy 4 bags and like finish them all in like a night.
Yeah, I would do something like that. To buy
Yeah.
4 bags. I've never bought 4 bags before. I only
Yes,
bought
you
like
have.
I bought 2.
No. Actually, no. I think the max that you bought with me was like 3. Cause 1 was mine and 2 were his.
I didn't eat yours.
I know.
That with like, I don't know, some sparkling water. I just know that's weird. But I do love sparkling water too.
Yeah, he likes sparkling water.
If you guys haven't tried sparkling water, Pellegrino is where it's at. Okay? And you can at me. So if there's any sparkling water companies that want to sponsor us in the early stages of our YouTube career, hit us up. Hit me up.
Hit him up. I don't like sparkling water.
I love sparkling water. So, Pellegrino. Sorry, that's the only one I drink. But I love all sparkling water. Okay, number 6. Do we have any traditions?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking like we had something, but
No.
not yet. No.
Not yet. No. Number 7. What was our first road trip? Or like mini trip? Or yeah. I don't know.
We went to the beach.
Where did we go? Oh, we went to Monterey? No.
I mean, it's there. Where is it?
No. For me, I would have said Monterey when we went skydiving, because that's the only place that we've driven to like that's more than an hour away. Right?
Is that what
I think road
falls under a
trip,
road trip?
more than an hour drive, maybe, yeah.
Well, on to the next question.
Number 8. What do we argue about the most?
A lot of couples can relate to this, especially the guys. And it's picking a place to eat.
We don't argue about that.
I know, that's why I said, like, we don't really argue about it. We just, like, we're indecisive when it comes to picking a place to eat. Because I'll say one thing, and then she'll be like, it's okay. Like, the typical, you know, it's okay. I'll eat anything. And then you suggest another thing, and she's like,
I don't do that. Do I?
Sometimes.
Oh, I do? I'm sorry.
I mean, I do that too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, if anything, tacos.
That's something we can agree on. Or like chicken. But if we've had chicken for too long, then taco. I don't think we argue though. I think we we disagree on some stuff, and then it doesn't turn into an argument, but I'll be stubborn and I'll get a little upset sometimes. I'll admit that. But we don't really argue. We kind of just like get frustrated and then we just like get annoyed with each other. But it never turns into an argument or like where if like I'm yelling or he's yelling or anything like that. I don't think we've had like anything that's worth yelling over or like fighting about. No. We just have like little small disagreements from time to time, but not like argument worthy, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I would say we haven't really argued about anything, just disagreements. But we always figure out a way at the end of the day. Yeah, we don't really argue. This is good. This is nice.
Yeah.
Something that we work well with is each other, actually, and understanding each other.
Like we don't like to go to bed mad at each other. Like whatever happened that day, we kind of like to fix it before the day ends.
I know sometimes like it could be like a lot of work, quote unquote. But I mean, if you're really with somebody that you care about and appreciate and want the best for them, then like it's not really hard to work things out, to understand one another, especially if both of you guys are on the same page. So
Yeah.
that's a plus two. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I think we both do. Right? Is it you? I don't know. Next question. What is one food I don't like?
Any vegetable.
That's not true.
What, you like cucumbers?
Which is what you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like cucumbers. You don't like.
You already said
I
it.
know.
I said that was 10, so read 11.
What is one food I don't like?
11!
Yeah,
That's 10!
but you didn't answer mine.
You don't like cucumbers! I said that!
Question 11. What shoe size do I wear?
8.5, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about me?
5 or 6. Depends on 5.5. 5.5, 6.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah. Question 12. What drink do I order when we go out?
Anything but alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd order a beer.
Anything beer related, alcohol.
Yep.
Question
13.
13. What would I eat every day if I could? I think for us it's the same.
No, for you it's kimchi fried rice.
Yeah. Or tacos.
Or tacos, yeah. But for me...
It's not salad. She hates salads. Chicken?
Yeah, you eat chicken every day. Like chicken like this, yeah, I could eat it every day.
Okay. Back to the questions. Question 14. Who is my best friend?
Bethany?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's my best friend? Or best friends?
Me?
You. Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
Wilson? Alex?
Uh-huh. Question 15. Favorite color? You don't have one. Your favorite color is whatever color you look good in.
Yep.
What about me?
Purple. Pastel purple.
Okay. Yeah. Good answer.
Oh, literally, that color's everywhere. Ethnicity.
You're half Cambodian, half Chinese.
You're full Vietnamese.
Mm-hmm. What is something you do that I wish you didn't?
What is something you do?
What is something you do that I wish you didn't do? Like a pet peeve or something.
I don't know.
You don't know?
There's not one like I can just think of right away.
Well, I wish you weren't late all the time.
I mean, some days like I could be late. I could be like really early. Or I could be like right on time. So inconsistent there in that department. But yeah, I mean, I understand that.
What do I do that bothers you? I don't think I do anything. Or not that I know of. I don't know.
I can't think of anything, honestly. I don't know.
Okay. What could I spend hours doing?
Watching YouTube dance videos or like vloggers or movies,
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah. That's true. Forex. Looking at charts and graphs and going on calls and everything. You could do that for hours.
Yeah, I could. Actually fun. Checking in my team. Me being around successful people, I'm bound to be the next successful person. So
Yeah.
it just works like that. Where is one place I wish I could go?
I honestly don't know. Because you've been a lot of places.
Just take a guess, because honestly, I don't even know myself.
To your home, Cambodia? I don't know.
I've been there.
Oh, I don't know. See, you've been everywhere.
Alright, well, yours is Bora Bora
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
She's never been to Hawaii or Bora Bora.
No. Well, a lot of people haven't been to Bora Bora, so don't say it like
Oh,
that.
yeah. It's nice.
Because somebody's been there.
The way it looks in the picture that you see on like
A brochure.
a brochure or like a website or Google Images, it looks exactly like that in real life.
Number 20. Favorite thing about each other?
The way we act around each other,
Mm-hmm.
it's like who we are. It could be ourselves. And I could be myself. And then you wouldn't be like, oh, you're kind of weird. I mean, you still say that, but like...
But I mean it in a playful way. Yeah, I'd say that too. I think my favorite thing about Ryan is like his personality. Like it meshes well with mine, so that we're kind of like the same person, but then we do have different qualities about ourselves that like work well with each other's differences, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning into this week's video. We really appreciate it. In the comments, comment something that you guys want to see, because we definitely want to hear from you guys as well.
So we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.